Hi everyone, this is Miss Rapp, and today we will be doing Unit 6, Lesson 4, Part 1. This is Part 1. We broke this up into two parts. You'll have another Part 2 video after this. So, this is Standard 12, Topic 1. I can solve a system of equations with substitution. So this is a totally new topic we are starting today. We are going to use our solving skills to solve different types of problems, and we're going to review graphing. So I have a pencil and a calculator and a ruler. Let's get started, guys. This is Unit 6, Lesson 4, Part 1. So step 1 of the warm-up, it says x equals 2 for 2x minus 8. Well, I'm just going to plug in 2 for the x. So that's 2 times 2, which is now 4. 4 minus 8 is negative 4. So when x equals 2, 2x minus 8 is negative 4. Okay, this says x equals negative 3. So it's negative on the outside, parenthesis. I always put parentheses when I plug in. It just makes it easier to see what I'm doing. Well, negative 3 is really 3. So that answer is 7. Okay, let's look at C. I'm going to plug in 1/2. So 4 times 1/2 minus 2. Let's do our order of operations. 4 times 1/2 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay, let's move on. For problems 1A to 1C, sub in the given value for x and evaluate. So let's do that here. So it says y equals 2. So I put the 2 where the y is. So that would get me 2 equals 1/2 x minus 4. See how they told me y equals 2? So I put the 2 where the y was. Oh, well, I know how to get x by itself. One half x is the same as x over 2 times 2 on both sides. I get 12 equals x. So that means that when x is 12, y is 2. Let's look at the graph of this. So y equals 2 would be this line. And then 1/2 x minus 4 would be here, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. So looking at this, it's hard to tell where they intersect, but we solved it this way, so we can see it here. Oh, well, eventually at 12, 2, they'll cross, and that makes sense with our graph. Okay, let's try number 3. I'll start with the graphing this time. X equals negative 2 is this line right here. We are reviewing graphing. This is going to be the point 4, 5. The slope is 1/2. So 4. And I'm going to go up 1 over 2 and down 1 over 2. Oh, and I see where they cross. Awesome. So we are solving this two ways. We're solving graphically and algebraically. So I can see that these cross at negative 2, 2. But what if I didn't have a graph? What if I didn't have a graph? Okay, if I didn't have a graph, I would do this. Well, it says x equals negative 2. So I'm going to put that negative 2 where the x is. And I get y equals 1/2 negative 2 minus 4 plus 5. So it's just like in the warm-up, how I plugged in values. I'm doing that again. So I get y equals 1/2 negative 6 plus 5, because I'm doing PEMDAS. And I got y equals 2, which is the y value I got here. Awesome, guys. This is a brand new topic called solving systems with substitution. Please pause and take your time. This is our answer graphically. This is our answer algebraically. And I'll even write that. This is our algebra answer. This is our graph answer. They are the same. We are just representing them in two different ways. Okay, we have about 3 more problems. Let's get started. Okay, graph the 2 lines and state the point of intersection. Let's do it. So x plus 2 would start here and go up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1 is the easiest because you just grab all those bottom corners or top corners. Okay, the other one was negative 2x minus 4. So minus 4 goes right there. And I'm going to go down 2 over 1. And then I'm going to go up 2 over 1. And I found where they cross. So I'm just going to draw my lines. Okay, so they crossed at, what is that? Negative 2, 0 is our graph answer. Okay, so I know that they'll intersect at negative 2, 0. Another way to solve these problems is to sub one equation into the other. Make sure to find x and y. So see how they both say y equals? When they both say y equals, you can set the equations equal to each other, which is what we were doing in our earlier lessons. This is exactly what we were doing in our earlier lessons. Let's get x by itself. I'm going to minus 2 on both sides. Divide by 3. X equals negative 2. And look, that matches our x value on the left, on the graph. Okay, so if I know that x is 2, negative 2, now I have to find y. To find y, plug in x to either equation. Okay, so I can use whatever one I want. Y equals x plus 2 is now y equals negative 2 plus 2. Y equals 0. And look, they both match. So to find y, I took my x value and plugged it into my equations. Okay. Awesome. Let's move on to number 5. So step 1, I'm going to graph. So that's negative 3, negative 4. And I'm going to go up 1 over 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's my one line. Here's my next line, positive 2. And I'm going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. I'm going to build down because that's where they're going to cross. There it is. Okay, let's draw these lines in. Okay, so they cross at, what is that, negative 5, negative 3, sorry, negative 4 is our graph answer. So our graph answer is negative 3, negative 4. Our algebra answer is going to be setting these equal to each other. So they're both y equals, so I'm going to set them equal to each other. So I'm going to distribute. I get 1/3 x plus 1 minus 4 equals 2x plus 2. Combine like terms. So we're taking all of our old skills. I'm going to add 3 on both sides, and I get 1/3 x equals 2x plus 5. If I minus 2 on both sides, I get negative 5/3 x. So then I'm going to multiply by 3 on both sides. I'll go over here. So I get negative 5x equals 15, x equals negative 3. Look, there's our algebra answer. It matches. X equals negative 3. There's our negative 3 on the x. So to find y, I'm just going to plug in x. Y equals negative 6 plus 2, which is negative 4. This is our algebra answer. So we showed our answer graphically and we show our answer algebraically. Okay, last but not least, let's start graphing. This is a good review. 6, 2 is our first point. And I'm going to go up 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's my first line. I'll draw my line now. Doesn't really matter when. I like to draw my line after so I can see the points more clearly. So negative 2, and then up 2 over 3. Oh, guys, these have the same slope. So these are the same line. So there's infinite solutions. So they're the same line. So let's do this algebraically to see if our answers match. So I get 2/3 x. 6, negative 6 times 2/3 is negative 4. 2/3 x minus 2 equals 2/3 x minus 2. Same equation. Infinite solutions, these match, so it's the same. Okay, everyone, that is Unit 6, Lesson 4, Part 1. That was substitution. These were both, so Part 1 is when they equal each other, y equals y, y equals y. Pause the video, look at what you just did, try problems on your own. You will work on this in class. Please write down any questions you have. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.